episode of the Something More Show. And of course, this episode, your belly going on hot and thing. Because we have some very talented, comedians with us tonight. We have the Cuba Lord, Kwame Weeks, Thaddy Boom, Lyrix, and Kevin Soyer. Welcome, guys. Welcome. Thanks for being on the Something More Show.
Thanks for having us, man.
All right, great. So let's get straight into it, right? I want everybody to give me a little brief intro as in how they came into stand-up comedy. We pointing at Kwame? Oh, Shae. Okay.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Sure.
Yeah, We'd love to hear from you.
It's the shortest story. Let's start there.
Yeah. James and Kevin was like, dog, do stand-up. And I was like, yeah.
Big up you.
And that's it.
And that's it. And you came here. What? Congrats.
What about you gave them the impression you should pursue that career?
I gotta ask Kevin, no?
So you don't find it funny then? Or you don't find it should have pursue this?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want to answer because he's scared.
You can tell me it's a secret.
But I wasn't one of the ones who encouraged him.
Okay. So you went around.
I would have invited him. I didn't know.
No responsibility.
So what about you, Kwame? How did you start stand up?
I was in a shaky relationship.
Whoa. The
and
trauma.
she tried to save it by going to a comedy show. It was a Richard Price show, actually.
Wow.
Okay.
And I saw Kareem Rockwell perform and he opened her show. And I was like, hey, that's looking cool. I want to try it. And I tried it and I truth up me right. And I bombed real hard.
True.
I went back.
That's good. So basically a shaky relationship is the solution.
Yeah,
to
give thanks for
problem.
those.
That's way it's called good trauma.
Builds character.
It's good
I
trauma.
don't know about that one. Thaddy.
So,
Get your truth.
yeah, but don't get it out. My grandfather passed away.
Oh.
So
This is one of the
morbid.
inspirational ones.
So
Okay.
morbid.
Okay, it's
Real American custard. So my grandfather passed away. It's before I was born. So, as I was told, he's a comedian. I'm doing it to my granddad.
Kevin, why is that funny to Kevin? I was to know.
It's just he was set up.
Kevin was like 2 centimeters away from that, and now he's laughing at it. What
I
is
laugh in
going
the
on?
face of that.
Wow. All right, Grim Reaper.
Nah, but for real, what happened was just some always hosting events, especially National Poetry Slam and whatnot.
Right.
My brethren Dennett, you understand? One of the other half of Carry Comedy. Kwame here, big up them men. Dennett, he say, boom, you should do some stand-up. I say, you find so right, and I just did it one day.
Okay.
I think it was probably like in a horse or something like that. So some thicker than something I ran through, and people say I'll come back, so I came back.
We're glad that you're here.
Coming since and handling these things.
That's good. We're happy for you. Lyrics. We will.
It was 1940.
We just got
My
here.
old man had done a right.
Kitchener had just begun.
We just got here with Columbus.
You need to revive history. You need to revive history.
Oh yeah, but
Yeah, teacher.
Slave master said, you are something special.
I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it.
Yes. All right. So I was looking for some to renew my creative energies.
Okay.
And I did this mentoring with the master's program through the Ministry of Culture.
That's cool.
Tourism. I know Wendell Man Warren was the teacher.
Okay.
And it was just, we had these, every time we had the class for 3 hours, we'd spend 20 minutes writing. Then we'd perform what we'd written. And then we'd do crazy theater stuff. And then we'd write again and then perform that.
An educated comedian, guys. That's good. Go ahead.
Yeah, masters and things.
Wait,
No,
stop.
go ahead. No, go
Pass
ahead.
Kwame. You pass Kwame, the educated comedian.
Kwame didn't give us his educational
I just
background.
have one video.
He told us his trauma. He told us his trauma.
I do have a degree.
But he's
Not
a
that it's not
teacher.
useful. No, it's not useful.
But he's a teacher.
No, Kwame is a toxic comedian based on what he said.
He let his
Shaky
trauma fuel
relationship.
him. Yeah.
It's so interesting how often these men are interrupting me. Yeah?
wow.
Yeah, it's always the two. Yeah,
I
always the
thought you were
females.
done though.
Whoa.
No, remember, there's a lot of history here, so.
Okay, so you basically got into it from writing little skits in class and stuff like
and I
that.
also linked up with Lisa Allen Agostini.
Okay.
And she encouraged me to go perform at a comedy show that Simidi Trini was doing.
Big
What
up
was it
Simi.
called again?
Holly Mike.
Collier Mike, yes.
Okay,
and
okay.
that's how I started doing stand-up.
Well, all right. And Kevin, tell us.
I kind of navigated life on a whole true comedy, like that's just part of me. And I randomly put out a video that went viral, a funny video that went viral, a random video about some bourbon in a pack.
Right.
It got like 400 something thousand views.
Okay.
So
People love the bourbon.
CNC3 told me to come and do a
What?
show. Yeah, they told me to come. They say if you're feeling really funny, come on do stand up live on television on the rundown. And I was
Right.
like, okay, so I went and did 5 minutes there, and I was told when I came out that it was one of the best. Well, me and this other guy, Junior Lee.
Okay.
Yeah, we had like the 2 best sets that was ever on there.
Pops.
And then from there, I was invited by Kwame and them to do Nahos,
Okay.
where I killed. And then I went on to do.
That's how everybody else had this, like bombs and I didn't do that well.
Yeah,
and he's like, yeah, but I just mashing
not,
up
not,
everything.
not familiar with the concept. not
Only
familiar.
Kwame alone said that.
And then, and then I went on.
I want to tell over my
and then
origin
I- and
story.
then I-
No.
I
You
wanna
really
tell-
spoke your truth.
Because it has some
And
extras.
then I went
so I
on.
was keeping it quick.
I went on to do the Holly mic that you heard of there.
Right.
I did it 5 times, won all 5. And so I thought like, I was like, maybe I onto something.
Maybe onto
Don't
something.
put on my
Yeah, just
all that
kept-
flexing, Kevin.
Just
Good.
kept doing it. Just kept doing
Well,
it. Yeah.
to build on what you said, to build on what you said, since you've been just mashing up the place with everything, right? You just had a show called Therapy, right? So you
Yes.
want to tell us about that, how that went for you, what the experience was like,
To
the
my knowledge,
feedback.
it was the first sit-down comedy show in the
Right,
country.
because you right,
All right.
because you're
yes,
special.
So it was my
Yes,
it
we
was
joking,
special.
man.
Lord, she get it.
Very good, very good, very good. I'm happy for you. I'm happy.
Thank you.
Glad we all got to witness that. Yeah, and I just had my first ever comedy show. Like it's been in the making for a long time.
Right.
I've just been featuring and on a lot of other people's casts.
Right.
And this was the first time I actually stepped out and did something on my own, created my own table, and it went well. It was very well
Well,
received.
yes,
so.
it was well received, and we're proud of you. We're proud of
Thank
you.
you,
We're proud of you. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you for all the
indeed.
And it
contributions.
featured all of these. Well, Lyrix wasn't on stage, but she actually
Was a major
organized
part of the
whole-
production,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, it wouldn't have been without us. So
That's good. So, Thaddy, tell me, right? Who phone wants to ring in my interview?
That
I
ex
wonder
called
who.
it.
I wonder. It's not a phone call though. It's an alarm.
that's
Wait.
what
Kill it quick too.
I was right in my hand.
Looking every line of his face.
Yeah, so Thaddy, so I know you were on Lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want you to give me a little background to that. How do you like set life? How do you like acting in addition to your stand-up comedy career?
Funny you should ask that because that one time I was sitting in my trailer.
Right. Yes.
Air condition blowing.
People
feeling
feeding
like
you
Antarctic.
grapes from the vine.
Oh my goodness. Rehearsal lines and whatnot. Yeah. Nah, I mean, set life nice. I like production on the whole. I like being in front, behind the camera, anything when it comes to film and production. I really appreciate it. Basically, I just saw like an open request, like an open casting call
Right.
on Instagram.
Okay.
I'm not the producers of Lie. So now I'll big up yourself.
Yeah.
I saw that and I said, boom, hey, jump on board. And I went down there and they just like also animated or
Yeah.
the facial expressions really work for what they wanted for that.
Right.
So everything just gel. So
Lie was a nice project. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so you enjoy. So you think you would continue doing set life things?
Yeah,
For sure.
that.
You
I
for that?
You understand?
All right.
Just to be rocking back in my trailer once again. Yes.
Eating
man.
grapes from the vine.
Exactly.
That's good. So, Kwame. So, Kwame, you have been in social media behind bars for a while, right? Yeah.
I know
That would have been a
So-
no, the delivery of that could have been real cool though.
No, so
You
I.
have been behind bars for a long
Yeah,
time
yeah,
on
yeah.
social media.
I love you part tonight.
Wow. Yeah, so I would have seen you first on social media, doing your behind bars scenes and stuff like that. What would you say that social media journey has been like from you doing those videos to now performing on stage? How has that journey been for you as like, a brand, a personality?
Right. But it wasn't like one into the other.
Okay.
Because it happened at the same time.
Okay.
The videos I used to do was just jokes that I get fed up telling on stage. And I put it in the video.
Right. Okay.
The journey was surprising. I didn't expect it to blow up the way it did.
Question. So you said you were doing stand-up comedy before you started doing those videos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Okay.
Now you know.
Now I know.
This video has been sponsored by.
The more you know.
Yeah.
But okay, that's cool. So you transitioned from, well, as I said, it's happening at the same time, but you transitioned from the stand-up into behind bars, and then you started doing like any brand deals and stuff like that. How was that social
Yeah, for
media
a
journey?
while, I was doing stuff. I had something with hard wine. I
Okay.
don't know why they thought I would have been a good
Wild.
face for hard wine.
That is wild.
Do I have hard wine vibes? I didn't ask that question.
Wait, we should ask the Toxic X.
Whoa.
You did Omega XL the other day.
Yeah. In the same category, you know? Omega XL, hard wine. Think for the back. Think for the back.
Right.
It's
Okay.
hard like
Well,
You didn't get
that's
to
cool.
that? Did you sell something when I was bashing me over?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. We saw that because you were complaining for a while
I
that
do a
you was
couple
going
stuff
through
in the
some
government too.
issues.
But it was like CIA stuff, so nobody knew.
Can't tell us. Well, thank you for sharing that with us. Lyrics. Oi. So, I'm aware that there's another friend that you usually bring to do stand-up comedy with you. So you want to tell us a little about him? I think his name is Stan. Yeah, how
I was as well.
Bro,
Don't do that.
bro, I was like,
Don't
wait,
do that.
do it stand up now?
That.
Like, yo.
Yeah, no frightening.
I
vibes.
was.
So yeah, tell us about Stan. How was Stan birth?
Well, Stan is my male alter ego. He is called Stan the Feminist Man.
Right, Stan.
Bruh.
And I used to have a comedy company with my partner Lisa, and it was called Femcom.
Okay.
And Stan started off as a filter. I was just going through TikTok looking at filters.
Oh,
and I
okay,
found this
that kind of
With
filter.
this big afro and these shades and a gold tooth and a mustache. And I was like, damn.
I look good.
And the voice just came.
Stan is anointed, yes?
It dawned on
The
us.
story came, that he's this guy who has like 27 children with 22 child mothers.
Normal thing. You felt inspired.
Wow.
Once again, can you tell her? Call you back later, please.
No, it's an alarm.
Yep, sure. That's what they all say.
That's coming,
That's what they all
that's coming
say.
too.
It was like, I will
No
not be
problem. Do you think you have more fun playing Stan than your actual self when you do stand up?
I like both.
Okay.
Kind of equally, I think. I enjoy Stan because I go a little further with him.
Okay.
Especially like when I start interacting with the ladies in the audience.
Yeah.
So I'm looking
You get
for
them
a
going.
woman to pay my bills.
Right.
And to them to start a tab for me.
Every man's
so-
dream.
Anybody ever thought you were really a guy?
No.
Don't
Really?
try,
Think
first
so.
of all, don't gender.
That's you.
Don't assume.
Her pronouns are he.
No problem. All right. And Shae, the cover lord.
Yo.
So I know that you're also a host, right?
Right.
How do you think stand-up comedy helps your hosting or vice versa?
Well, definitely the punchlines with hosting have improved drastically since, being amongst the greats.
Right.
It has also helped, like, vice versa, where when I'm on stage performing a set, thinking on my feet to fill in something or change something and happen to get through with it. So yeah, it's kind of hand in hand.
And you do improv too, right?
I do.
Right. So that ties into everything that you're
Improv
trying
kind
to
of feeds everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. So the culture of stand-up comedy in Trinidad and Tobago, let's touch on that a little bit, right? Because for me personally, I didn't know that stand-up comedy existed in Trinidad until Junior Lee's first show. That was last year, I believe, right? So that's when I first even
I get 2
realized.
tickets that day, boy.
Dog, I get 2 tickets in the last month. Like, we don't talk about that now.
Yeah, that's our vibes. But for me, it was a real refreshing experience. Because the first time I saw Kevin, or the first time I saw you perform stand-up, first time I saw Shae perform stand-up too, and as well as Thaddy. So,
Who was the best?
whoa.
No shucks.
Important
He not here.
information.
So,
No. I mean,
Smart answer.
I wouldn't want it to answer and hurt anyone else's feelings. Come on.
Right. So, what do you all think? Do you all think that stand-up comedy has a promising future in Trinidad and Tobago?
Does.
Coming
Absolutely.
from what we would have perceived comedy to be before, right? Which is, all the plays, with the, not bashing or disrespecting any of the, previous comedians with what they do. But
we highlight any difference.
Yeah, this form of comedy, this form of stand-up comedy, do you all think that there's a promising future for it in Trinidad and Tobago? And what do you all think y'all would do to encourage that? Because I know you all formed a group called Laugh On The Ave, right? So how do you all think Laugh On The Ave is going to contribute to comedy moving forward?
I feel we could go the distance, once we're not using Kevin's feet.
Mars, that's funny.
Yes.
But you see, Laugh On The Ave has already become a hub for stand-up comedy because other than Laugh On The Ave, who else is doing stand-up comedy shows really? You understand? So, and with 12 of us, it's 12, right? Right, with 12 of us.
Well, it's expanding because yes, it's a place where we hone our craft and get practice and that kind of thing and test our material. But also, it's a space for new comics to come, like yourself.
Example,
Big up Risa.
Big up Risa too, yeah.
Same way. To dip their toes in and watch it, try it, and that kind of thing. And now people are getting paid gigs now.
Facts.
Who would have tested out in Laugh On The Ave, so we already are a vehicle, we already the conduit, and I think we doing what we should be.
What is necessary. Yeah. That's good. So do y'all have anything, I know this is Kevin part to shine because this is favorite, right? Anything inspiring or motivational? Anything inspiring or motivational to any creative or specifically person who wants to try stand-up comedy in Trinidad who may not have known about it or is now seeing it and is like, hey, that looks cool. They may not have a touching story like Kwame's about their relationship, but they might just want to try it, right? Do y'all have anything y'all want to tell anybody who's out there okay, I feel like I want to try it, or or may have negative connotations about it? Because somebody who's very close to me, she will not be named, but she said that being a stand-up comedian is like being a clown. She asked me if I want to be a clown, and I told her I wanted to try stand-up comedy, right?
Call name.
So I just want to know. I can't say that. I just want to know.
Last name is Blackman.
Whoa. Moving along. So I want to know, and y'all have anything that is inspiring or motivational you want to share with people?
Which camera looking at?
You can look at this one.
Which one is the camera?
Yo, bro.
There are diamonds
My
in
youth, let me tell you something here, right? This one? All right, this one. My youth, let me tell you something here, right? Now, for me on a real is, what I would tell anybody, I say this, it's cliche things, but it's factual. Consistency, keep pushing. As much as somebody's statement might be negative, I'll analyze it. I really advocate for is critical thinking. People don't do much of that now, but so somebody says something just in what you perceive to be negative, it may not be negative. You have to understand what is proper, good critique and criticism. Not because you don't want to hear it or it hurt your feelings.
Right.
Mean it was negative.
I have no feelings any money.
Yeah, that's how you perceive the thing. So take what you could take from things and build on it now, buddy. So that's what I would say to you, right? You want to better yourself, take everything and see where you could siphon out of that. And you could work accordingly.
Yeah, man. That's nice.
Hi there, my youth. Hi. I would say, just try it. You have to just try it. That's the only way you'll know. You have to try it. You have to get in front of an audience and try your material and see how it goes. That's how you grow. Your voice is valid. Your perspective is needed. There's room for you. And even Gabriel Bridge Mohan is good at it now. So anybody could literally.
Wow. Okay, big up you, Gabriel.
Big up Gabriel.
You get some more time there.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay, so one last thing I want to ask before we move on to the other segment. What is the hardest thing, though, about stand-up comedy, you think? For you, personally, because I know it might be different for everybody. The most difficult or challenging thing for stand-up comedy, in stand-up comedy for you?
For me, boy,
Groupies.
The fans.
Is writing.
The screaming people
So you know.
backstage.
Is writing. The hardest for me is writing and getting that formula for my style of joke now, you understand?
Okay.
So,
Your style of joke is what exactly?
I cannot even describe it.
Not a problem.
Hey, come on, ones, knock who's there.
Right. Why the chicken
Basically.
That wasn't necessary
Nice, good joke.
to be so accurate.
Kwame, you anything
Lol.
that's
Nah,
Kevin,
when
tell
she
you.
first started, she was like, Kevin, I'm a joking real funny.
Let me hear what's
if
up.
me and my wife was by river, and an alligator come and bite my wife. Next thing I tell my wife, you're on your own.
Kevin.
I was like, what is going on? And the man said, no, I tried to be constructive. I was like,
Kevin
Shae,
was telling a
we
joke
could
or you're
rework
wrong.
this. And then, I was like, nah,
Kevin,
it's good.
Kevin, don't lie.
I believe that my song just
We
like
reach
them.
into the realm of untruth because Kevin was like, Shae, that joke is not funny. Just drop it. I was like, no, dog, just wait. Shae, it have no payout for the joke. Just let it go,
It
please.
really was.
I still have it right.
I
Dog.
thought I was gonna say so. You're so exactly like at this point. Like that's crazy.
I still,
You come fire.
I still have it right, dog, and I'm
Kevin
gonna make
never
that
lied.
joke funny. And after
Prove
people
everybody
laugh,
wrong.
after I make people laugh, and then say, Kevin, that one was for you.
I'll be the one to go viral.
That will be the one
Okay,
to go
Netflix
viral.
special and everything.
Yeah.